Good evening. This is John Belushi, and this is the National Lampoon Radio Hour. Today, we're going to be interviewing three of the greatest superstars Hollywood's ever produced.
You're too kind.
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, John.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Chuck.
Chuck Bronson.
Clint Eastwood, John. Delighted to be
Clint
here.
Eastwood, Chuck Bronson,
You are so coy, dear. I'm Lee Marvin. Hi.
and Lee Marvin.
Suey.
They're here today to talk to you about something that's been on their mind for years, and they're coming out with it here for the first time. They have formed a group called the Hollywood Alliance. What did I get that wrong?
Gay Alliance.
Gay Alliance. Now, I can't believe that you gentlemen are really gay. I mean, Charles Bronson, how could you be gay?
He's an actor.
this
He's an
is,
actor. If I may speak for Chuck, who is
Okay.
one of the finest actors in the business.
This is Clint Eastwood, yes.
Yes. Chuck's an actor, and he, what he does and what he's been doing is a wonderful act.
Oh, you're beautiful.
But
you
it's time to be real, isn't it, Chuck?
Excuse me, it's time to knock the closet doors down. It's time to bust him in, if you ask me.
I'll start the ball rolling.
Okay.
It's the Hollywood Superstar Gay Alliance, John, and we have been thinking about this for years, and it's an organization that we've started recently, I would say in the last 9 months.
It just seems amazing to me. Here you are, Charles Bronson, Mr. Macho of the screen. How could you be gay?
In the first place, you're presuming right off the bean that because I'm gay, I can't be macho. And this is a fallacy, a myth.
It's also a myth, if I may break in, to assume that what we are on the screen is what we are off the screen, and we're not. We're actors doing
I
an
think
honest
the
day's
assumption
work.
is that
but-
if you're gay, you're bad. I mean, it's wrong.
And I think our biggest problem, if I may, Lee, is convincing some of our peers to come out with us.
It's amazing. What other people in Hollywood are gay? I know you hear rumors.
Who isn't, John? Let's put it that way.
Wow.
Let's start with who
that,
isn't.
I think that's really stepping over the line. There are many heterosexuals in
of
Los
course.
Angeles
Name
County.
one, sweetheart.
Rod McEwen.
Well, for instance, who? I mean,
Let's just get out in the open. This girl's heels are worn down to a frazzle, just number one.
who?
I lived with Jimmy Pearsall for 2 years, and I'm saying it now.
Lee, that's a real shock. That's a real shock.
No shock to me, Lee.
It's no shock to me either.
There are a lot of little girls on the set coming up now who just can't step forward like we can, and we're so happy to be able to help them out.
Like who?
Just Ken Howard, for instance.
Ken Howard, right.
Ken came up to me. He was shooting that dreadful series, whatever that was called, about the two solicitors, whatever they're called. Ken came up to me, crying her eyes out, said, "Where do I go? Who's going to take me?" And I just held him and said, "It'll be all right." And it was. It was. I mean, the show flopped, didn't it? Did they pick it up?
It's that kind of compassion that Lee, for instance, has, and Clint here, and Paul Newman, who's been
Paul
doing
Newman?
a tremendous amount of work for us.
Paul Newman is gay?
For
yes.
gay, of course.
I
he's
don't
gay.
believe that for a minute.
Oh, well, this is...
Well, go down to headquarters and ask him, dear, really.
He's right there. He's typing right now.
Sure.
Well, I know you've made movies with a lot of actors. Like, there was a movie called The Magnificent Seven. We've had
It was a
Yul
gorgeous
Brenner.
picture.
You had Yul Brenner. You had James
Horst
Colburn.
Buchholz, Eli Wallach.
Now, they weren't.
Yes.
everybody in the film was gay, and I think that's how it worked,
I think you're
except for
forgetting-
Horst. But,
They called that the Summer of Sin when they made that movie, and we were...
well, now that's just...
So Horst Buchholz was the only one in that movie who wasn't gay.
That's right.
Charles Bronson, now you made a movie, The Great Escape.
May I just ask
love
where you
that
got
picture.
that belt, John? I'm sorry to
Well, it's not
interrupt
fair. You
you,
should describe it.
I got a
but the buckle sort of looks like a snake.
I got a leather store on 10th Street somewhere.
Oh, yes.
Anyway,
The Great Escape.
The Great Escape. You
Yes.
made that film with a number of James Garner. You made it with.
Steve
Yes.
McQueen.
John
Stevie.
Pleasance.
I'll never forget you and Steve McQueen on that cart when you were stuck.
You'll never
Oh,
forget.
God.
I think that's where I really got to know Steve well. He's
Steve came out just after that.
No, you see, Steve's another small man.
He's not gay now, is he?
Well, but Steve is gay, you see.
He is.
There are
That was
some
Oh, yeah.
small men who are gay.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you'd like to know about a lot of people who are gay, and of course,
I
we're
would
not
like to
here
know, yeah.
to spread the word on people who are gay. People who are gay
not
and
a
who don't
gossip
want other
show.
people to know about
It's
it.
not a gossip.
That's
It's not
their
a gossip
business.
show.
Jesus, it's
But
not a bridge
we
party.
are here to say that we're gay, and we are the head of a rather large organization now of gay people who are proud to be gay.
If we told you right now who people were, I mean, who, for instance, Walter Cronkite,
Walter Cronkite is gay.
Casey Stengel,
Casey Stengel. I can't
the
believe
old dog,
Oh,
you know,
God.
she has the biggest collection of tiaras I've ever seen.
Really?
For instance, there are people that you just wouldn't expect, couples. I mean, people that don't know about couples, for instance. Linus Pauling and guess who? Just try to match them.
Dr. Spock.
I don't
Dr.
know.
Spock?
Dr. Spock?
But it's not important who's gay or who isn't gay. What's important to us is that
It's how gay they are.
How
I'm being
gay they
self-
are.
I'm being selfish. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
now you're making a joke of this. Is this a serious organization,
This is
or
not
is
only
it,
serious,
or is it a
Lee-
lot of other gay groups?
Lee
That,
is always making jokes, always drinking. He's always a little bit out of
This
touch.
girl is the boozer, and she's not ashamed of it.
Oh, God, yes.
Bottle of wild turkey, and I'm happy.
now, what about? Are there any sports people that are gay?
Nitschke.
Ray,
I went out with Nitschke for 2 summers.
Karim Abdul-Jabbar, who used to be known as Lou Alcindor, is gay.
Oh boy.
Everybody knows that, of course.
That's
And,
amazing. I
when
didn't know
he's,
that.
when he swims,
John
it's a
Applejack.
sight to
Wonder of
behold.
that beach.
Now you can't tell me a guy like Dick Butkus is gay.
Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus is gay.
You've
and,
never seen Dick Butkus in a muumuu. He's incredibly gorgeous.
What about some rock stars?
Jerry Garcia's.
Jerry Garcia's gay. This is incredible. What about
The Beach Boys, all of them.
They've been going steady for years.
they're going together there?
Bobby
my-
Rydell.
What about
Dr. Stillman.
Dr. Stillman is gay?
But the whole
She
point of...
certainly is.
I'm sorry.
Jay Silverheels once said to me,